thing is cool. Well, Jafana showed me where she wants all of the outlets and the switches to be. So it's time for me to get busy and start putting them in. Now all I plan to do today is start putting the boxes in so that they're already situated and I know where everything needs to be run to. I'm gonna put a double receptacle here.
Yeah.
In case we have some company and husband and wife in here wrestling for try to get stuff taken care of. So.
Kids' hair.
Oh yeah, crazy stuff. Grandkids.
Yeah.
You just need a single light paddle in here for the hallway, right?
I just need one because both lights are gonna be the same.
All right. That's it. I have to apologize to somebody who made a comment the other day, and they said not to forget to put in my low voltage stuff. Television, cable, Cat 6, that kind of stuff. And what I told them is the truth. We don't own a television. We haven't had a TV for 3 years. One of the best decisions I ever made. Frees up a lot of time in the evenings to try and plan the things you're getting ready to do the next time you go build the house. It also has given me plenty of time to edit video. But this is the house we plan on living in until we get old. So my bride has me putting in electrical outlet here and electrical outlet over on the other side for future television use. And anything that needs to be wired up inside of here, probably just open up the wall on the other side and run whatever the soup of the day is when we decide we're gonna start doing television, because I'm sure it's not going to be the same RG58 or whatever it is they're running right now. But that was a good call. I just don't quite need it yet. We're just going to hook up the electric for it. So I need to come off that wall. Let's check it out.
We need the washer dryers here.
Washer dryer here.
So we need a big.
Got a big outlet for that. Yep.
Right there is. We're gonna have a light right here, and then this table has a receptacle about this high because I have a table right here. That's stainless steel table.
What's the height of the table?
It's approximately like waist away.
Okay.
That's my folding table, so I might charge something over here or
I'll
something.
put it. So you just want that one receptacle?
Yeah, that's all I need. I'm probably not gonna iron in here. I'll probably iron on the other side.
Okay.
Or in the hallway.
You want a 2 gang?
Mm-hmm.
because you want to be able to charge your iPod or whatever.
Right.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pick
Switch.
So it's a sliding door, so let's put the switch here because
All
the
right.
sliding door is gonna get in the way.
Done.
We are farmers. There are fancy terms to use to pretty it up if you want to make it more respectable, slightly cosmopolitan. Vintners or cider makers. But the hard truth is, we're farmers. And I didn't say we were good farmers, but we truly are farmers. There's sweat, there's really blood, and there's a lot of tears. And the only thing that separates us from nature and the ravages it can bring is a fence. As a farmer, you live and die by the fence. You have old images of cowboys riding the fence line, repairing it, day after day, separated from every other person, just tending that fence. Our existence isn't like that, it's not so difficult, but we do have to maintain that fence. And from time to time when we go out, we find that it's been damaged, either by trees falling on it, or by animals testing it. And when that happens, we have no choice but to stop and repair it.
Looks like I found the spot where it's broken over here. So this usually happens in two instances. One is when a branch falls on it, but I don't see any branches over here. There's obviously no branches over there because there's no trees there. The other is when a deer tries to jump it and hits it, and that snaps those little connectors. So I think that's what happened here. See if this one will come out as easy as the other one did. There we go. So you stick it in like that, turn this. That's what I'm talking about right there. That tree is right on the fence. Now, it's possible I give it a push and part of it falls on the fence. I don't think the root ball is going to come up. I think it's going to break. The danger in this is why they call these widow makers. The danger in this is that you give a push on it and it folds over and it breaks where you're pushing, and the top half falls back on top of you. That's a couple tons coming down on you. If that happens, I'm done. It's been nice knowing you.
There were several trees that needed attention, and I decided to start with the smallest one.
That went very well. Now, as you can see, I'm really tearing up the turf here. I don't like doing that, but I don't really have much choice. Tractor's not something that would do that. I don't think cutting it would allow me to get it to go where I want. The wind is starting to pick up and blow back this direction a little bit, which is not what I want it to do.
Through the magic of editing, it looks like I'm moving quickly and things are happening fast, but in reality, I am going painfully slow. Everything I'm doing is methodical and as careful as possible so that I can try to get the tree to fall in the direction that I want it to. And above everything else, I want to avoid injury. Mother Nature creates some extraordinary things. The root system on a tree is amazingly strong, and even though this tree is dead, I had to go ahead and cut the roots in order to get it to fall over.
Corner pocket. That's pretty good. That worked out.
Sometimes I'm too successful for my own good. After handling a couple of larger trees, I thought this small one was going to be easy pickings, and that was my mistake.
You know how sometimes you try not to spill a glass of water and then you really spill that glass of water? That's what just happened here. But in the grand scheme of things, I didn't break any posts. I've got, it looks like 8 or 10 insulators I've got to replace. Once I do that, this fence will be back the way it needs to be. I didn't get dead. That's the best part.
I picked up the pieces of debris that were in the orchard, cast them over the fence, busted the root ball up a little bit so we could get it back under control, and called it a day.
Well, it seems like there's always something exciting happening out here lately. They're doing tree trimming for the power lines with this rotary cutter that hangs from a helicopter. It's got this big engine on it. It's on a cable. It's got a big motor on it. And then it spins this rotary cutter at the bottom. And they just roll it through the trees near the power lines and just cut off the branches. Apollo really doesn't know what to make of it. That thing is cool. What do you think, buddy? Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool.
Should be up in here when you see the bad overhang.